smells really good. And it works really good. As you can see, I finally figured the exact angle. Yeah. So, anyways, how are you guys doing? You get 3 yes or no questions. I'm gonna start this off with sorry guys. No one has ever seen God, but if we love one another, and this is what I mean by 5, 6, and 7 dimensions. The 7th dimension, so no one has ever seen God and never will, even in the afterlife. Only the seraphic angels that praise Him day and night. No one has ever seen God. But if we love one another, excuse me, God, God, jeez. God lives in us, and His love is made complete in us. 1 John 4:12. Hardworking of leadership, but very shy. Name could be John, Joe, Jimmy, James, Jerry. And because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for His compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is His faithfulness. Lamentations 3:22-2-3. Synchronicity. Okay, so that's like an angel number 32223. So we'll probably look that up. Three, two, two, three. Yeah, and this is about enjoying every moment, because as above, so below. Every moment's not, granted to us. So it's like, it's a gift, and that's what we take for granted. And so, we have to do our best every time, not just the first time, but every time. You know what I'm saying? Water energy of Scorpio, yes, Aries, Sagittarius, and Pisces and Cancer. Leo energy is absent at the moment, but 3223. We'll have to look that up. I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me okay? Give me one moment, you guys. Okay. Damn it. So 3223. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm your gal. I'm your one and only pal. Um, I'll be your intuitive for the next hour or so, and I hope you stay with me that long. And if you do, you get a pendulum read at the end, yes and no question. And here we go with 3223. 3223. Literally. Harmony, mind, body, and spirit in one, neglected, being suffered, health in mind and body, connection, being essential and fulfilled in existence, thinking that you are to nurture all parts of you, and better listening to the things you neglected within. 3, 2, it's back to trust and building your life with gratitude, not just the things that you hope for, but also the little things, which is the bigger picture. The little things make the bigger picture, basically back and forth from harmony to trust. Very interesting. And so, within as without, connections to heaven. Connections to heaven, sorry. Connections to heaven and earth through a stargate of your heart. Just remember to enjoy each moment. Oh, that's because I have it from underneath. There we go. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Fucking microphone, dude. I swear to God. It's like goddamn microphone. And oh my God, it's so annoying. That part is annoying as hell. Because I have this other one, and then someone tried to get all racy and stuff, and I didn't want anybody to, feel offended. And the first, where the hell is part of the thing go? But this is weird how this card just fell out. Sweet, sweet, then sour again, and being misunderstood. Or undercurrent manipulative. Someone's being manipulative. That's not good. So, goddamn fucking. Where is the other part of this fucking. Sorry, you guys. Hold on. I would hope to fucking the Lord Jesus himself that no one shares my content on their page. I know. Sorry. Do not. Okay, this is just to help you out of anonymity. Let's put it that way. Okay? So, sorry about that. But, yeah. Isn't that kind of cool? I know. Let me put the fucking thing there, because God knows what happens. It's like the message doesn't want to get out. What's that thing, Murphy's Law or something? I don't know. Hi everyone. Will you pass your exam? You want to know? No. Fortune, hold on. Will note fortune tosser exam, yes or no? Yes. I feel like you already have. Okay, so yeah, you already took the test. So hi everyone. Thank you for joining. Um, hi Rolf. Nice to meet you. So let's all keep it respected and don't mention any religions or politics. And if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it, please. And just be respectful to another. And because we're in this shit together. So love y'all and everybody, that wants to be a troll, fuck them. And remember, if I don't see that shit right away, like, forgive me, it's because I'm in the reading, but I will eventually look up and see the comments. So leave like a fucking pineapple or something. And then I'll know to look through the chat and block the troll. So, no. And no. I don't know what you're talking about. So, anyways, um, and I'm actually feeling rested. I've been rested for like, what, 12 hours at least. So, hmm. Can you guys see me better that way? Is it, I mean, how is it? Is it sideways or what? I don't know. Or is it that way? I don't know. From what the phone said. Anyways. Sideways. Like that better? Huh. Second thing. It's a, I don't know what to say. It's a cheap fucking tripod. So it's like now upside down. What the fuck are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Is this shit upside down now? Or what in the fuck is this? This is ridiculous. Give me a fucking twisted break. You know what I'm saying? My God, dude. It's so stupid. Anyways, yeah, someone, dude. Oh my God, sweet and sour. Maybe you like sweet and sour. Maybe you went to McDonald's and it's sweet and sour. I love sweet and sour rocks, dude. So it's like, yeah, but you're being manipulative, or you're someone, the person with you is, I guess that was a sign also to see what the issue is in your relationship first. So let's see. Let's see what the problem is in your relationship first. Let's see what the problem in your relationship is first. There we go. Fucking stupid microphone. I'm getting used to that, okay? So bear with me. Thank you. All right. So what? Not explaining yourself properly and justification of any silent exit through energetic protection. Yeah. And so it's like by prayer. I don't know. You don't explain yourself right. It's like there's no more justifying to whoever you're trying to justify to. They're not going to have it anymore. They're done with you. Kind of a thing. Attitude. Let's see more about this. perspective, and how we can fix this shit. You know, it's hot and cold right now. It's like either you're in or you're out, and mixed signals and pulling and pushing. And just feeling like maybe you were in an accident together or something, and one of you had whiplash. I'm not sure, but one of you depended on the other way more than so forth. And emotionally you feel that way, or emotionally you feel that way as well through this what if energy, maybe about insurance, and this over analytic thinking of imagined futures and regrets. Don't have regrets, just take lessons learned, you know. It's just lessons learned. That's all it is. And just don't be manipulative or be manipulated. You know, that's not cool. Because what goes around comes around in karmic value, and the soul come back online. That's what I'm saying. Soul come back online in this energy restoration alignment. A spiritual reset for most. This means that, yeah, you're going to have a new perspective, which would be like the hangman. And you always come back, you know, with hope. You're just mad right now, and that's okay. So the door's left open always. It's a familiar pain that you go through. And people understand about this masculine, about how it wasn't love, it was control, a possession, a power play, an ego. And I feel like you think that in the moment that you deserve that ego trip and that power play, and that, no, you don't. You don't need that bullshit. You don't need that power play. You don't need that control. You know, if anybody's going to be in control, it's going to be you of your life. And that's what you have to remember, okay? And so, with that said, this gaslighting that's happening from this other person that's manipulating you, and that makes you doubt yourself by twisting the truth, and you know the truth, okay? You know the truth. Don't let them gaslight you and twist and distort. Don't, because you know the truth. Should've, would've, could've. You know, it's been done. This bullshit. Already over. It's done, it's over. It's like, now what are you gonna do? Block and bless. I feel like you need to block. You're contemplating on blocking them. It's a boundary in your relationship. This no contact order may be closure. This could be your closure for this person, and this is where this problem is leading. So it's definitely a closure. And the cards wanted me to start with this deck, which is the problem deck, you know, the messy truth. And it's basically, yeah, closure. You need to just have your closure with this person, because you deserve better, and self-worth and realization and empowerment. You deserve better, and this person made you, gaslight you to where you didn't think that you deserve better, but collectively you deserve so much better. You don't deny your self-worth. Don't deny who you are. Don't deny the person that you can be and will be, and who you are in the moment. And you're just like almost crippled in the moment, because this person doesn't want you to grow, because then they would have to grow and glow. And this left on read, it's like being ignored. You know, they try to hurt you by ignoring you and having no response with you. And it's like, fuck them. Fuck them. You don't need that bullshit. For one, being healed and hooked in freedom from this detachment and this clarity read right here. This is what you're gonna do. It's like, yeah, real eyes, real lies, clarity, illusions cracked, awareness. Now you have the awareness that you fucking need to go on. Okay? And either in their head, stressed out, spinning scenarios, or overthinking, fuck them. They don't even deserve the commentary that you put on. You know what I'm saying? And you did delete them, but then you undeleted them. And I feel like you personally need to digitally cut them off. Okay? Fuck the cold exit. No more commentary, nothing. And that's the fucking problem. That's the issue at hand with your relationship. And it is Mercury, still Mercury retrograde, going into 1st of April, fading out. Okay, so I don't know what people have been saying, but that is what I'm feeling personally. I guess it's all perspective. Yeah, shoulda, woulda, coulda, been done. It's like already over, hun. Don't deny it. Already been over. It's been over. Been woke up differently. Yep. Done tolerate. You tolerated for so much in strength of Leo energy. Maybe why I was absent in the beginning of this read. Yep. And so that's the issue, collective. No more. That's the message. Connections to heaven, earth through the surrogate, and stargate of your heart. I don't know why I'm saying surrogate. I feel like someone's using a surrogate. Stargate through your heart. Remember that, collective. Remember that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's just wild as fuck. Okay, so now we're gonna go with 3 yes and no questions. Okay, collective, 3 yes and no questions. Your first question. Cool. Yes and no only. Yes and no only. I feel like they have like 4 other babies' mamas. So why are you even wasting your time? Don't. You know, that's what they do on the outs. And then when they go back in, they have 3 or 4 babies' mamas. So I'm giving them commentary and shit. Why are you gonna be one of them? And that's the truth. Yes or no? Okay, collective, first question. Yes, rising to the challenge, floating on air advance. I feel like you're Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Yes, trying to get a loan maybe in advance through something. No on the second. It's not worth the risk. Or all in. It's not. No, it's not worth it. It's not losing. It's not worth you losing your proposition. And this third question is yes. You have the answers, just opening the doors and having access to it. That's what you need. So, first is yes, you know, rising to the challenge and floating on air energies. No on the second, taking risk. You know, yes on the third, and having access, opening doors. In caught in like some kind of net loss or anything. I don't know. what you're going through. Like, that's not good either. Maybe you shouldn't be spending money. You think you can and you spend it and you shouldn't. So keep that in mind. And, if you want to manifest money and wealth and opportunity and all that fun, gravy, goodness, greatness, you know what I mean? But yeah. You're cheap. This is for free because you're a jackass. So fuck off, Mix. Okay, Jones. And you're not welcome here ever. Ever, ever. And what the fuck is up with this? Hello, Sleeky. Hi from Canada. Hi, everyone. So thank you for joining the group here. I really appreciate it. As you know, I always have laundry because I have 3. I have to look after 4. So I'll be right back, okay? Hang in there with me. I'll be right back. And we'll go into more of an oracle tarot. Thank you. Appreciate you waiting for me. Here we go. Whatever. Anyways, here we go again. So, with your oracle, we're gonna use your oracle. Actually, this one is what I was looking at. Crystals, full wisdom. It's like this healing process you're going through, an ancestral healing process you're going through. Maybe you lost an ancestor just recently. I'm so sorry if that's the truth. Honestly, I know what that's like. And you can't, excuse me, you can't get over it. It's just one of those things you can't get over. Where the hell is the lighter? Anyways, yeah, you just can't get over it. People say, oh, get over it. No, you can't. Like when my son died and my first husband was like, get over it. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Seriously? No. You just don't get over it. You learn to live with it, and it's very hard. It's very hard to cope with on a daily, and it is part of like a PTSD thing. Honestly, not just that, but everything else involved. It's like, what in the mother box? Anyways, you want me? I'm gonna bring you closer down to where I am. Because wow, you're way up there, and I thought I was tilted. I guess not. There you go. Can you see me better? Hi. Okay, a little better. A little better. Anyways, here we go. Maybe even a little more. So you guys can see the cards. Can you see the cards? Kinda? Okay, great. Hearts. Heart. But you can't see my emblems, so it would have to be a little more down. Anyways. This is what Starseed, the divine, has to say. Okay, empathy. Be empathetic to the people that, you know, need that empathy from you. And these people are like, oh, don't be mad at me. Yeah, fulfilling your contracts and remembering who you are in your soul star activation. So it's like, just reassure them that you're not mad at them and that everything's okay, because they're very afraid maybe of losing their jobs or even losing contact with you. You know, so in that, in this retrograde, okay, of Mercury that we're still going through, I don't care what anybody says, yeah. This earth star activation of anchoring, being grounded in energy, of being grounded in the root chakra of red. Yes, significant of red. Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay, and all the qualities, therefore, I am presence, being the light, activation, the divine within, and accessing power. Yes, this emerald tablet of activation of divine alchemy and conscious manifesting things. You're manifesting these great things to come, and start beaming healing of these different codes, maybe wounds healed or being recharged that you need to be recharged. Important information that's going to be revealed in this higher heart activation and dropping shields and divine love. Your heart is healed. Your heart is healed. I feel like you're going to go through something with your heart, maybe cardiovascular wise or something, but it's going to be healed. They caught it in time. This karmic word clearing, yeah, it's like rewriting the story and living your truth all over again. This Stargate heart, what was I saying? What was I saying? Heart chakra energy. Okay, darling, and opening up and unlocking this generosity is because you're generous. God saved you. Throughout light codes. Yes, this is lights, initiations, an awakening, a divine magic, a miracle, if that's what you will call it. You know what I'm saying? A new beginning. It's a miracle that they found what they found when they found it. And you wouldn't be alive in another 10 years if they didn't find it. So get your physicals, you guys, seriously, go to the doctor, get your physicals, get your labs, do what you have to do. And that's just how it is. You know what I mean? Do it or not. You gotta do it. So get it done. Get her done. This is what this is saying. So, and they'll find whatever they needed to find before anything bad happens. So that's a great thing, actually. That's a fantastic thing, honestly. Yeah, you should consider yourself lucky. Yeah, very lucky from that. And I learned to appreciate each moment, for the next is not guaranteed. It really isn't to any of us. So really, that's what the universe, these are my universe cards, I call them. My universe cards, because it's a star seed, earth, angel, coming together energies. You know what I'm saying? And so, my universe cards. And then collaborating. That's what this deck is like. And I love it. And so, these connections to heaven and earth, these connections to heaven and earth through Stargate of your heart. That's what it's about. Ancestral realm, lineage, boundaries, creating new relationships, karmic releases, healing lineage, and that's why I love that deck. And that's true. So go and get your checkup. You're going to need to affirm with me now, because I'm really feeling this. And I need to find my letters so we can bless this message. But the world of success, I feel like you're already been and tasted what it's like to be successful. Not only successful, but you're like opening up. You have to open up and expand. And so you're really private when it comes to your personal life, because that's what you have to do for a living. Affirm with me, I'm achieving great things within myself and in the world. And I see myself as a success in many wonderful ways, even now. Now, then, and for the future. See your future. Take baby steps. Learn to crawl before you walk. I am achieving great things. I am achieving great things in expansion and of the world. Okay? So, know that in every way, and let me also bless this message with a simple little blessing of God and goddesses, being of light. Send your clarity to my sight. Help me see through fog and fear. Bring to me what's near, and the answer's clear. And we manifest things of greatness, hope, tranquility, and no dope. No, I'm just kidding. Let me get that lighter somewhere. Well, I'm not kidding, but yeah, no dope. No. Okay, so incense burners, these I'm gonna do in a giveaway, and they're also like sun catchers. So yeah, they deflect the negative energy as it is. But they're incense burners as you look inside. Okay, it's self-explanatory. Let me get some incense. As this was like This was like frankincense unto the Lord. It's greatness and purity and prosperity as we manifest good things of wealth, health, love, protection, guidance, strength, adoration, support. We thank you for the things that we have, and we thank you for the things seen and unseen. And we pray for the ones that are against us, and we pray for the ones that are for us, for God's vengeance has no mercy. And so we thank you. In your name, Lord Jesus, we pray. And whatever you pray, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, amen. And thank you. Help me, lead me to the message you want me to give to the collective. As I use the pad for your greatness and your grace and mercy. Thank you for the opportunity and the love and the kindness that you've shown me through the years, through the people you've given me, and the relationships I've had, and the experience I have personally. Thank you, Lord. I thank you, and I recognize you as being Mena, the full, the everything, you're everything. All in one and then some. The Lord of Jacob, Moses and Isaac, the living God. And that's how that works. See how the back is? And so through the front, like it's like sliding in front. And that's how it goes. Maybe it did. Anyways. Like half an inch or less. 3/8 of an inch. Very little gap there. And then it just and deflects the bad energies. Anyways, all right. And so now here we go with more tarot and oracle. So we found what the issue is. So the issue is you don't need to be married anymore if you are to someone inside. You need to get a divorce and move it along. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. What do you mean? All your ears, turn it down a little bit, then hun on your side. This is finding strength and diversity and letting your vibrant colors and your life experiences nourish your soul. Actually nourish. I feel a group of women, a coven maybe. This is nurturing the garden of your heart, cultivating seeds of compassion, gratitude, and forgiveness. This is like watering the grass where it grows. This is like you get what you put out of it. And you have no other water for any other grass. So you wouldn't. In this choosing your fear in every moment, this love that you have for someone else and higher vibrations for just people in general. But when you love someone, you love someone. You fall in love with someone, you don't need to be with anybody else. And this person needs to realize that. When they're with someone, they're with someone. And this is the highest vibration of all. Okay, and I feel like you're really with someone. And they need to really realize that, honestly. in every way, shape, and form. And being through, embracing uniqueness and letting it carry you through life's currents, letting it lead you to your true north of an earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy of this guidance of your inner compass. You know what is right, you know what is wrong. You know. And you know and you know. So don't pretend like you don't know. Because you know. You know. I'm just saying. And if the seahorses come out again, it's because of your uniqueness. Yes. Carrying you through life's currents. And what you have to offer in this ancient temple of your strength. Leo energy, Aries perhaps, maybe Sagittarius, but whatever happened in your past, it echoes. It's a history. It's a guide. You have no regrets, but you take it as a lesson learned. And through this toward, feeling you have for this relationship in the future, this future relationship that you're dreaming of, I guess, of this perfect person that's never going to happen. To be honest with you, there's no perfect person. There's no perfect woman. There's no perfect person. I'm sorry. Whether you believe so through some ancient story or temple or whatever, there is no perfect person. In fact, we're all like dolphins, if you want to think about it. We're all like mammals. We screw to procreate and just to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Finding playfulness in these connections and letting your intuition and your deeper understanding of this kind of knowledge. Sorry, sir. Fuck. Yeah. Understanding. Having a deeper understanding intuitively. Basically. Don't screw anybody over, dude. It's like, don't. I don't think you are. I think you're a good person. I don't think you're gonna do that. Or have what it takes to do that. Hold on real fast. I feel like we're 95% made up of waters. Like the jellyfish is almost like 95% made up of water. We are 75%. And this adaptability that we have in evolving through these different life's currents is what makes us the strong will survive effortlessly. We will survive. You know what I'm saying? Through life's compass. Hold on, let me wash my hands. Feel this Queen of Swords energy, Virgo, Hermit energy, Page of Pentacles, fixed sign of the world. And that's what I'm really feeling right now. I don't know if you heard me very well. Page of Pentacles, Hermit, energy, a Virgo. And so I feel like we need to adapt. This is a sign of we need to adapt more than we're adapting. You're not adapting to where you're at. And it's like, get out of the situation or adapt to it. You know what I'm saying? I really feel that. Either or, you need to learn how to do what you're going to do and to be the best person you can and be, a person that can contribute to the world and to whatever you're doing. I'm okay. How are you? Thanks for asking, Leslie. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Hi, Leslie. Tapping into your energy. Been tapping in. I feel like are you an earth energy of Capricorn, Virgo? Sagittarius, why did I say that? But yes, Aries or Leo. Aries energy. Welcome, welcome. I'm your gal. I'm your only one and only pal. I'm here for you when you need a shoulder to cry on. There's over 3 years of content here. You'll never run out. And there's content creators here if you do run out. So just know that you're always welcome. I'm always here when I can be here. You can follow me on Facebook at Jessica Alisa, Alisa, one word, McDaniel. Common spelling, you guys. Follow me there and then see the live that you missed early, or wait until it just comes out on YouTube. Aries energy, I've been feeling it. I have. Aries energy. As my novelty incense burners, working very well. Indeed. Go with the flow of things. Also, Scorpionic, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy is here too. Hi. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing. Push the all button so you don't miss a live or a post. You don't want to miss the post because it's a collective read, and it's like the moon pulls on the trash and the sea to the beach. And also pulls on our moods. So thank you for not being a straw person. Your rising sign. Yes. And so thank you for not being a straw person. Thank you for helping make a difference. And there's a tutorial video on this channel of floating straws. And it shows how to cut them so that they float to the top. And they'll go to the beach and can be collected by the machines that float. And these plastic straws won't sink to the bottom, ruining our ecosystems. But not just that, but indigenous people can't take their dog sleds across without dying, falling through the icebergs. They're so weak and or not and starving. So every time you're hungry, think of that. Think of those indigenous people that the global warming is from us using a 10-minute straw or a plastic little stupid stick that stirs your coffee. You know, when the hula hoop theory works way better, I promise. So thank you for not being a straw person in this going with the flow and this energetic clearing of knowing this crisis that's going on in global warming, being like a holy one, being someone of a green person yourself, and you know, having this fear and attachment of what will happen and could happen, and preparing to receive what this plan could be, you know, and what it will come of. This true offering, this sacrifice of being unbearable cross, and this return into love back, reciprocated in every framing. This is happiness for not just you, but for all of us, and saving what the world has to give through a divine abundance, and being born in line with love's will. Yes, follow the Tahoe, it says. Serve beyond the ego. And learn to be abundant, not just learn to be abundant, not to chase success, but just be authentic. And success will allow to follow you. Okay, wherever you go, in a reality given that was a dream in a moment, you know, something that is a gift, not a grief. And maybe you're just feeling burnt out and need a vacation, you know. In the first house of self-love, you need a vacation. When it comes to your individuality, you're a huge star, and you have the freedom to do what you need to do. And also in releasing different bonds, and not just that, but in plans and like schooling and the right now. This is in the right now, and trusting the right person and their deepest longing of love, and trusting they're exact to handle. Like, who's gonna handle them? You know what I mean? That's what your path is. And it's like your trust is like, who do you leave who to in your trust, and who can you trust, and the fears and illusions that you have. But you're a courageous person. You're definitely a person of money, and you detach yourself from it, because you're a person that can have anything that you want, particularly and ironically, often to be fulfilled. So that's okay. It's like sanctity through offering and what you do in the mundane problem to become a sacrament. You are a sacrament of expansiveness for others. You are this creative genius, constrained, exhausted in ego of being a superstar always. You just want to learn to ease and let go of everything indeed in God, you know, and trust in God that He will hold on to you safely and let go of the other things like He does everybody else, as you feel different than everybody else. And this divine love you feel in the present, you know, an affair with the Spirit, a new beginning, this everything divine to be detached. So let that soak in for a minute, because that was pretty powerful. Yeah, delusion, you're not delusional. It's all based on love. You think you're delusional, but you're not. Intent without surrender can be a fast path to your delusion if you think you're delusional, but you're not. It's all love. Love being limitless, fragile, not letting it go, being of gratitude. Okay. You're grateful for real love if you shall find it. It is a vehicle to wherever you go. And not just that, it's this limited this limitless fragility of being open to receive miraculous ways in the divine, in this person, in this divine source of love, and person and place or thing in salvation. Only love itself can bring true serenity in the fifth element. Love, real love. And gratitude is not a delusion. It's fragility and guidance. It may guide you to being grounded. You could play, I don't know, I feel like you're grounded. Like you have this evolved earth, this regular folk thing going of dignity and courage. So it's like when it comes to this guidance, it's like the divine intelligence of your own foundation, fixed star to follow. You are a fixed star to follow. Being grounded, maybe playing drums or bass. And this clearing, I feel like maybe this is not a clarity read. It's more of a love read. That's what I'm getting from that. A sacrifice, you don't have to make sacrifices. You can buy your way out of shit. You have so much money in cutting away at the needs. And these illusions and obsessions and addictions or whatever sacrifice to love, it's like you don't need this liberation or signs because you have the money to buy what you want because you know what you want. And whether believing or not, you're going to get it through this inner power. You've already went through the awakening. You already went through the awakening. In humility, you remain extraordinarily wild and unique. You deserve to be honored in this humility of right assistance, the help to every way and delight in receiving it in this awakening of hearing through your own instincts of common sense through your inner power. Look, that is the sign that you're looking for in the liberation. Okay, of doubts that you might have had that you didn't believe before. Okay, but this awakening that you have and share, you really hear and you know the difference between common sense and no common sense. That's your inner power, is your vulnerability and humility and your extraordinarity. In this outrageous openness of loving yourself in the first house, of releasing attachments or reattachments and surprising yourself in your own plan, then what's needed and open receiving. And so you're open to receiving this knowledge. A deepening, you're looking for companionship. You're afraid to go deep with it. You're just testing the waters right now. But I feel like once you see what is, you'll surrender to what is. And it's like having the peace of God in it through this companionship of someone completing presence in your path and being surprised of it. Pretty crazy. A love clarity read just for you, dear. And this is what's going to happen. Sanctity, change, a new beginning, and taking the right action to finally. A para literally means everything. Everything that wants to go, go. Everything that wants to come, come. Through your intuition of liberating, listen inside of yourself in these moments of moment of need and letting go to what's important and what you need to hold on and what safely is. be safe about things, be smart about things, don't be dumb about things when it comes to meeting people or going places or doing things through your awakening and through a delusion too of them trying to manipulate you. Don't let them manipulate you, as it came up already. Don't let them manipulate you. I feel like they're trying to. Don't let them do it, collective. No. Delusions, disillusions. It's like, do not, when it comes to divine love in the right now, no. It's a scam. They're trying to, lead you on. No, it's definitely a scam. It definitely is, collective. I'm sorry to break the news to you. But I'm dressing the white elephant here, and not many people want to dress the white elephant, but I am, to let you know. So, be careful, okay? Think about your questions that you'll have at the end of the reading. This is a non-duality thing. It's about being authentic to yourself and to others. Authenticity, not manipulation, but being yourself and doing what you need to do to be your best self. Sorry, just putting decks away as I can because space in here is very limited. So here we go again with an oracle. This is more of your animal oracle. Like what animal, your spirit animal that you can relate to. And so they're good attributes. Take on the good attributes of that spirit animal as a native would. You know what I mean? And that's part of being part of the universe and the earth. Earth energy of Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay, air energy of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And the passion, therefore, of Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I've addressed every zodiac sign there is. And so here we go with your spirit animal. And you want to find these for instance, time for a beginner mind is like time to restart your thoughts. It's like time for a new beginning. And this porcupine spirit, of restarting your thinking, kind of like Dory the fish and koala spirit. I feel like you forget things on purpose, like for a reason, and I get it. I feel like maybe you come from Australia. Koala, is like the love bug of Australia, but then there's their country animal is a kangaroo. So it's the spirit has a plan. And you have to believe in that, of the luck of the koala. And the spirit of the buffalo and being abundant with the universe and believing the universe will provide. of the buffalo. This is like the almost the best card in the deck. The universe will provide. I feel like you're a provider. Yeah, definitely a provider. Of the porcupine, huh? Let's see here. Let's see the key to these factors. A defense mechanism. Yes, so someone's coming after you and you're just being vulnerable and sweet and kind as you can be. Like a beginner would in their mind. A very intelligent person, very intelligent, go at it. You shouldn't have to even be in a situation like that. Yeah, this person that is a healer, a natural healer, or is in process of being healed, but I feel like they have the gift of natural healing. And that's what their vulnerability is. And that's what people try to take advantage of, and it's not right. You shouldn't. Don't take advantage of that. But if you know someone like that, it's like, no. Don't take advantage of that. It creates anxiety. This person could have anxiety already. You know what I mean? Why make life harder than it is? Their defense mechanism could be an anxiety attack. I don't know if you've ever had an anxiety attack, but it feels like you're dying, like literally dying. And yeah, it's not fun. It's very scary. And so I feel like you need to be more aware, you know, of that energy, feminine energy. I feel like you need to be more aware. I feel it's not fair that you do that to this person, female or male. It's like no one set boundaries with you. You could be, I feel like you're a bully almost. You daydream a lot because you hit rock bottom, but it's no one's fault but yourself. And you have to move on with that knowledge. You can't blame everybody else. Stop being two-faced and face your fears, because if you don't, you will never heal within. And you will never change. So this is good news. Create boundaries, write pros and cons. It's not people's fault that you're going through what you went through. It's your own bad decisions. And I feel like, yeah, envy. You envy others that made better choices. But look, you made bad choices. Stop having a narcissist point of view. You're better than that. Literally better than that. Laugh. You're laughing right now. You take advantage of people that are vulnerable, manipulating in them through naivety, and having that maybe hobby or freedom, which is really sad because you're really taking advantage of people, and that's not even right. It's not even right. What you're doing is not even right. You need to stop, because karma will come back and bite you in the butt for it. I'm just saying, waves of emotions. Yeah, whatever your decisions are, you need to make right. Okay, this is exactly what you think you are. You think you're a big-ass lion when you're just a small-ass kitty. Exactly. Always taking a gamble. You're gonna fuck with the wrong person. Definitely. Drama queen. Stop acting like a drama queen. You know, happiness is what you make of it. Yeah. And you're too damn needy to be in a relationship. You need to come back to yourself. You have no business being in a relationship right now. divine feminine energy. You need to focus on your own self and your own, go through counseling. You need to counsel yourself. Yeah, and have a new outlook and use your healing abilities to help others. Because really, we're here to be there for others, not for ourselves, or I wouldn't be on fucking camera right now. Tell you the truth. Okay, as private as I am, don't be a bully is basically change that bullshit. You speak a lot of bullshit. Say less. Less is more. You know what I'm saying? You talk a lot of smack. Then you gotta back it up. You better be able to back it up to some people. You take a gamble. It's a sign. It's like, don't do that. I'm telling you, you could be young. Only, it's like, you could be young. Life is fragile enough. Life is fragile enough. It's like, we live only a certain amount of years, 100 if we're lucky. Why, trying to make it worse? Why trying to make it shorter? Don't make it shorter. By your mouth or because of ego. Don't do that. It's not worth it. It's like the universe provides everything as it is with the spirit of the buffalo. Take on the spirit. Okay? Do not take advantage of people that are kind-hearted. Do not mistake their niceness as kindness. I should get a shirt made said, I am kind, not nice. That's what I should get a shirt made. Seriously said, I am kind and I'm not nice. But seriously, folks, what goes around comes around. Be playful. Use your mind wisely. It's not just using your mind wisely and being playful, but it's collaborating with how you use your mind and being kind to others, by taking the lead and being collaborative and being willing to be collaborative and not thinking you know it all. Don't think you know it all. No one knows it all. Are you kidding? Nobody knows it all. Collective. It's like, what in the heck? Be like the chameleon, the beginner mindset, the chameleon of act as if you could be a new actor. You could be in your 40s, 41 through 48. It's what I'm feeling. Yeah, Bobcat spirit of being the enigma. What was I saying earlier of an enigma of time for beginner mind? Yeah, through the spirit of the Bobcat, be a mystery of an enigma. It's crazy. I love you, Colette. You created the greatest oracle decks. Swan for a deep dive. Time for a deep dive into your own emotions. Think from when you were not on your feet to when you got on your feet and who was there for you. Yeah, but I'll be right back, you guys. You'll love these things. They work really great. You slide it forward just a little bit. It's the natural. It works great, you guys. You love it. What the fuck? Hopeful. Hopeful came up right now, you guys. Like dreams. Hold on, you guys. Woo say through hope. It's like, do you gotta believe to see, or do you believe without seeing? every day laundry, 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 every day laundry. What was I saying about Virgo energy? Virgo energy. Okay. I was saying Virgo energy to Capricorn Taurus. I feel like you're reflecting right now in the 11th house. You know, so those that don't have others to do laundry, congratulations for you. However, there are people out there that have laundry every day. So, anyways, yes, Virgo energy, moving slowly and not knowing what to do or where to go. Also in Gemini energy of getting the rest that you need, you know, and being honest. This star Aquarius energy of Gemini Libra, I feel like you're a star, but you don't look at yourself as a star. You're like in unbelief, in shock almost, that you are loved so much, and that's your weakness. Okay, and you could turn it into your strength. Star energy or Virgo, that's the truth. Okay, also Capricorn energy that's not controlling. Okay, but very meek and mild. There's also Capricorn energy here too. That is full of hope and knows what is, because they've been a star for a very long time, and that is the truth. Wow. A true leader. They could be a lead singer, lead guitar player, this Capricorn energy. A lead role. Look, nurturing their nurturing their grass, their gardens, nurturing their gardens. Basically through this Empress energy, confirming Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Okay. Look, a lot of haters, but then they say they're good to your face, but then behind your back, they speak so much shit about you when it comes to your hope. And look, and this is like this person that you're thinking about marrying or proposing to in the here and now, say for publicity. Look, right here is for money, is for publicity, not for love. It's going to end up in divorce. You can change that by going for the woman or the man that you love and watering the grass where it grows. As far as Sagittarius energy, okay, is this energy of yoga, meditation, and being patient, and not losing a tear at night, a sleep at night because of haters, because you know you're good looking and you try to make yourself not so good looking to reach that person you've been looking for. Aquarius energy of Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, juggling this, you know, remembering where you came from but not wanting to, you know, because it was hard then, it was overwhelming, even though now you're not overwhelmed. But then you were, so that's why you don't like looking back on the past. You don't like it when any female in your family talks about the hardships you went through and the truths, because of that thing changed. Your past is your past. It died away. Your past, the endless nights of sleep, the wondering if you're gonna eat, and the thing to defeat in the King of Swords of a person being logical and not a person of love, of success, fixed signs. What was I saying? Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn energy, fixed signs. Okay. And then the Nine of Wands again. The Nine of Wands being in Sagittarius, proving Sagittarius and Temperance energy over here. Okay. And not being overwhelmed. This person is famous as well, but he's hiding out in the background. Maybe you could play drums, maybe you could play bass or something of a percussion instrument. This person divorced, but wants to get married again. And looks at themselves. They're very wealthy in Pisces energy. Could be a Pisces as well here. Hi Pisces, I'm your gal. I'm your one and only pal. I'm your shoulder to cry on. I'm here when you need me. There's over 3 years of content. And if there's not me, there's another content creator. But look here. This Pisces energy thinks they're a panther when what they are. A fucking pussycat. You see that? Exactly. So they're not gonna get away with shit. Okay, don't think they're gonna get away. They're trying to get away with it. They're not gonna get away when it comes to your success and your fortune. You think they're gonna take your fortune, they're not. And this is perspective in the most. Okay, you have a pessimistic perspective right now, but you really need to be optimistic when it comes to being generous, because you were generous, and what you do to others comes back to you. You should know that through and through. That's what this reading's about. What you do comes back to you through and through. And you don't expect these blessings, but these unexpected blessings are gonna happen. Even though you feel like you're not going through a crisis situation, you fucking are, like, mentally, because you're a middle-aged man. You're probably between 50 and 70. Let me see if I can get more out of these cards too about this certain subject. No, someone traveling. Someone that likes to gamble. Someone that likes to cause quarrel and maybe feel bad about themselves. There's no place like home, but someone likes to travel or is traveling because of work. And there's no peace for them. There's no peace for the wicked, you know. But there's peace for you. There's peace for you when it's time to go. A lady knows when it's time to go. Okay? As far as, yeah. Backing up time, nap time, when it comes to this thinker, this drama, this person that's orphaned, that's always woe is me. Okay, this person that flanders a lot because of it, because they're a dreamer. Pisces, Sagittarius energy of this chaos. This fucking chaos. Yeah, in their own head. This person, you guys never have to worry about money again. But is it the building blocks to a relationship, to what your children have to see, to what is supposed to be a blessed relationship, a leg up of what it's supposed to be like? not just on social media, but being grounded. Air energy of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, of the star. Look at this. This person, I mean, it's their fate to be a star. They're inevitably going to be a star. Is that what you want? Them to be in between worlds of dysfunction and function. Sometimes it's good to be separated. You know, sometimes it's good to be separated. And these naps and stuff, because, you know, they see this fork in the road with you guys, and they don't know what justice is, what a new life and a deep knowing. They know already from your fight, Sagittarius energy. And you don't even know why you do what you do, but you need to know why you do what you do. You know, there's so many men lined up for you, and then you're also a good mender in the here and now when it comes to having a higher power and that faith and the backup of the community. And truth be told, you know, this other woman is worth going the distance for. Other woman is worth going the distance for, truth be told. And air energy. Okay, and truth be told again, to back it up, to leave what they know, to co-create with, and go by the book with, like they knew even before, that they had to learn how to follow before they could lead. Okay, angel number 11. Wow. Happy, happy, happy. Like, really? Yeah, and not for you. And air energy, fire energy, not for you. Happy, happy, happy for this other woman, this person that is willing going the distance for, this masculine, divine masculine, believes is worth going to the distance for in truth and in success, being the star energy, and will wait as long as they need to take, although they shouldn't. No, they shouldn't. Yeah. Yang energy, masculine energy, don't wait, of Aquarius, of success, and the truth of this person, this woman, that all these men are lined up for. What else for the collective? Wow, are we at 140 already? Wow, that's crazy. Drama king. This person just, like, I don't know, just likes the drama, I guess. It should be a thing of the past. Being energy, because it came in the reverse. Or they could be into maybe dressing like a woman. Who knows? Who cares? Whatever you like to do. Honestly, it's like this person needs to learn how to laugh, because they don't. They have a lot of hobbies, okay, and a lot of freedom. So don't be naive to really what's going on and what's moving along when it comes to this. Being honest. Be honest. You are honest. Saying less. You say a lot. You need to say less. That's the issue. You need to say less. Good God, Jesus. That's maybe what the whole problem is like, say less, homie. Don't say anymore. Please, that's just fucking hurting you, Mr. Whoever you are. Okay. This, I mean, just these 3 cards here. Aquarius being a star of truth and success. I mean, this is a very rich person, a very known person, a celebrity. Yeah. Pretty crazy. I know, it was like the first time I did the drummers here. It was a Skid Row, and he was like, do you know who this band is? And it was like, what? Yes. He was like, do you know how, truth be told, it was like, do you know how old this band is? And I was like, hell yeah, I know that band. Well, I don't know them, but I know their music. And yeah, and after I cut his hair, I was just like, I didn't want him to feel uncomfortable. Okay, according to perspective. I wanted him to feel comfortable where he was. You know, I wasn't trying to like, I don't know what you call it. But when I was done, he looked great. In the King of Wands, okay? So, in the here and now, in between worlds, I feel stop philandering so much, God. Haven't you sowed your oats enough? I mean, it can't be worth it that much. Honestly, you gotta find one person at least that, you know, successfully, generously, you know, that knows that you're just a pussycat that looks at yourself like a freaking panther. King of Wands. Okay, so you want to marry some kind of woman, King of Wands. Okay. Interesting. No, you're not going to get away with things you think you are. This person is outspoken and logical and not juggling what they know they are anymore. They're done with the old life, with crying for days and the slander and the collaboration of people who just don't want to give. You know, when it comes to this 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, it's like, well, let's do it. Power couple. Yes. And then some will say healing, hopeful, feeling of peace, ace. Maybe you have an ace somewhere tattooed on you. But look, the fucking 10 of Pentacles. Again, look at last night's message and the message before, and it all ended up in the 10 of fucking Pentacles. So that's everything you could ever want or ever wish for and more. It's like making a choice. You made a gamble, a risk, and it was a good one. It was a risk worth taking, and you did good. For reals. Like, no matter what, if you think you fucked up, don't think you're in the darkness about certain things. Okay, but know that this is your outcome in the 10 of Pentacles. That's everything you could ever want or imagine or wish for, or even wish to want, or things that you haven't even wished up yet. For reals. For reals. Like, and you earned it because you've done good. You've done good. Don't think you haven't done good. You done good. So fucking good. Here we go on the pull-a card. People can't agree to disagree. Finally, there was agreement that came, but people still can't agree to it. Alright, there's always this quarrel and compromise and agree to disagree. Pull a card by mending. Yeah, maybe with family. That's how I feel. Family. And then, celebration. Some kind of celebration. Maybe someone passed. And that's a celebration to move on to something better. That's how I feel. And remember, always do your best, everything that you have to wish for and what is, because tomorrow's not promised, but just don't do your best, but be your best. You are your best. Not only that, but, be kind to others. Think about if that was you. If that was you, what would you do? Try to enjoy every moment for what it is, because we're not promised tomorrow. And so if we make it home, that's a blessing in itself. That's a gift in itself. And so I really feel like I'm speaking to an intuitive right now. Look at me, little guy. These are like, I just want to show you guys. These are like little beanie boos. Yeah, this is Mia Beanie Boo, and they're collectibles. A Beanie Boo, yay, Beanie Babies, like the real ones. Okay, so www.ty.com. Beanie Babies, look at my little dragon beanie baby, how cutie she is. What should I name her? Pinky, look, she has the little wingsies. Look at the little wingsies, how cute. I mean, oh my gosh, and Ken brought that for me. Pray for Ken, he has heart failure, and I don't know what I'm doing, like freaking out. Like, and then Pat, like, has cancer, and like, fucking who will take care of me? I don't know. I'm fucking so sad right now. And anyways, look at this. Look at this. I'm trying to get my own shit together right now, but goddamn, why do all these people that I care about, why is this happening? Look at Poopsie. That's probably her name, Poopsie. Poopsie, not just Poopsie. Okay, look at my other little guy. He's like my little chihuahua. Yeah, almost the same markings with the long hair. I know, it's just crazy. Lilith. I like that. I like Lilith. Lilith. Okay, Lilith will be her name. Lilith. I love it. Thank you. Lilith is awesome. Yeah, she's Satan's wife. I love that. Oh no, Boopsie. Lilith and Boopsie. Lilith and Boopsie. They're so cute, right? You can collect them. So yeah, I like those too. So anything I find for you. Oh, I want to show you my new Care Bear too, because I'm in the thing of a freaking Care Bear thing. Yes, you can ask a question. Let me go get my Care Bears, okay? And then ask your question. look at my Care Bears. Oh my god, this is my thing. I love Care Bears. I don't know about you guys, but I really do love Care Bears so much. I'm collecting them. I mean, look, I have nighttime Care Bear. I have rainbow Care Bear. I have blossom top Care Bear. These are my Care Bears. Okay, and they give me hugs when I need hugs. Yeah, so it's always good to collect them. This one is good too. Okay, and the thing about them is that they're all eco-friendly, like caring, for the earth. So it's all recycled material. Okay, and they have the little thing on their butt. If they don't have that, they're not a real Care Bear. But it's like they're all recycled material. I don't care if they're in the box or not because I'm not trying to stack them up. I like touching them and feeling them and enjoying them. They're so soft. And this is the soft series. Of course, you guys know about that one. And this one, I love this one. Yes, Rainbow Love. Yeah, and she's the same as far as being eco-friendly and all that stuff. Like, you can't go past that. And I love them. They're a very great gift, especially that likes Care Bears. Okay, you guys? So just to let you know, I wanted to share my Care Bears with you. I know. Care Bears. I know. I might get a couple more in a whole hammock full of them. Like, I gotta figure out the corner I'm gonna put them. Because it's like, gosh dang it, I keep running out of room. Yes, Care Bears, yay! Yes, I love Care Bears. Care Bears are great. I love Care Bears. So we're gonna do charm reading, okay? And you can also ask a question, pendulum wise. But we're gonna do charm reading. Even mix them up a little bit. So yeah, take a hold of your inner child, because honestly, it's like you never know what can happen, when can happen. I'm almost 45 and I fucking love Care Bears and I love toys. My little toys, my Care Bears, dude. Like, yeah, they mean a lot to me. And like, just little stuff like that. It's just like, yeah, I know. Anyways, so. Be better than my Care Bears, dude, and then maybe you'll have a chance. My Care Bears don't say much. Anyways, let's see what your charms have to say. Honestly. Okay. Oh my gosh, we got the seahorse. And the seahorse came out earlier too, right? It did. Someone could be like having a baby almost. Oh my gosh, you could be all peace and love, but you live like by the beach. You're so fucking lucky if you do. You're a star too. And you're a night person, of course. Mr. Anteater, you're a person who likes works, but you love like the Lakers. That's your team. Yeah, you're like, fuck people that look orange when they tan, like Trump. Oh, did I say that? I'm sorry. I meant, do you play the Trump? Yeah, someone of heart. Look, your aura is of green that turns into like a rose quartz pink. And you love baseball. Look, baseball is your thing. Okay, you're not a swinger, but you like shades. You know, you have light eyes. Light eyes. You like superheroes and comics. If you only knew, my homie is working on a new comic. I'm so ecstatic for him that I planted that seed. But anyway, when it comes to this castle, it's like, it's not a castle, but to you, it is your castle. Okay? You like maybe microdosing in shrooms as far as candy bars. You have the best of luck when it comes to gambling. And you're a person that's not really in too much pain, but you are an older person, so you keep it going. You've been writing love letters, love letters. Look, a person of the camera. Like, you don't take pictures, people take pictures of you. You love sandals, 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 maybe as a resort. Again, this could be a significant 6 of the strawberry. Okay, so you could just like natural vegetables and fruits as well. You could, or have maybe a strawberry that hangs around with someone who sells himself for drugs. But anyways, I feel like you're in a low profile red car or a low profile gray car. Yeah, I feel like you're married already for some reason. Yeah, definitely you're in a low profile car. I can't make the make and model, but it looks fancy. This person is a dinosaur that doesn't really know much about computers, but your wife does. Just to let you know about your dog, it's not yours anymore. Okay, peace, brother. Peace when it comes to your dog, because your wife ain't having it. You're just a moth. You're not a butterfly to her anymore, and she's pissed. Person of seashell. Into the beach. You've been going to the beach, cheating on her. Look, shark after somebody else. You've been after somebody else. Hold on. Let me draw a couple more closing charms. Miss you. Yep, you've been missing your other girl, not your wife. You've been missing your other girl, not your wife. Maybe your dog. You don't miss avocados. And you're like a bunny Pokemon type of person, I guess. And also basketball. Look, person of basketball. Basketball, sports, period. Like a monarch butterfly, fragility, appreciating life. But look at this as it comes out as twins. You have yet to meet your super twin, and that's why you took a chance. Because look, two of you came out at the same time. It's like you guys match each other. Yes, person that loves the ocean. What was I saying? Like, yes, you're a transformer, not a Decepticon. Okay, you're a good guy. You're a person of peace, peace, peace. An ace on your arm or somewhere. This person that likes NASCAR. You like NASCARs or cars? Pixar. Work for Pixar or maybe Star Wars. Disney. Is that Disney? What was I saying about the fucking Lakers and how you love the Lakers? Look at that shit, dude. How you love the Lakers. Hell yeah, maybe you were a Brian fan. Hell yeah, maybe you were. But you love the Lakers, and look, you're just like a little hamster, just going through life. I'm 3D. I'm not 2D like all these other pawns. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're like a cute little hamster. Oh, nice little hamster. Okay. So it's like, all right, so this message could be really direct, or it could have just, you know, well, take what resonates and what doesn't. Leave for the next collective, please, because What doesn't resonate will resonate with someone else. And I do appreciate all your love and support and everything you've ever done. So thank you guys so much. Do, do, do. People are such assholes, right? It's like, I'm doing a collective reading. Yes, I am single. And bingo, blah, blah, blah. If you can't be nice, please. I'm trying to do reading for collectives, so all these energies up on here. Okay? So that's what that's about. And if you can't be nice, you'll be blocked, reported for harassment, and bullying right away, and that's your name. So whether you want to take that title or not, you could be nice, and if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it. Period. Or don't be on my channel. This is not the channel for you. Okay? So please be kind. You know, there are people out there that do appreciate this content. So if you cannot appreciate it, do not be on here saying negative comments, because it's not your place. Go start your own channel and say negative comments and be a douchebag. Be the douchebag of the year. Because you know how many people are on here right now? It's like, you have no idea, neither do I. Honestly. Ridiculous. Let me pull a few more charms. Someone's looking to invest, okay? Invest a unicorn into this white kitty. White kitty, maybe Mickey Michael. Someone who's a piece or like has a bus, a Volkswagen, are used to. Someone who likes to drink beer or root beer floats. This person does not drink vitamin D milk, so I'm going to say root beer floats. But look, twin flame right here, this never happens. These two of the kind never comes out. I only have a couple of bear two of the kind. Like that never come out. And I feel like you won a hand at poker. You know what I'm saying? Basically, that's what I'm saying. We're already at 2 hours. Okay, so I gave you guys a lot of my time. And if you can appreciate that, then I'm sorry. But it's not for you to come on here and talk mad shit when you have no idea what's going on and try to take the emphasis off what's really the message is and on yourself. This is not that. I'm not the person for you. I'm not the one for you. This is not the channel for you. I will block you. You're done and that's it. Leonardo, whatever your name is. Yeah, that's crazy that the two suns came out like that. Anyways, this is Blossom Bear. She's like a limited edition. So if ever you ever get on top of it, I don't care about the boxes. I'm gonna enjoy them now and keep them as nice as I can in like little shelves and stuff. But Care Bears, you need a hug, you know. Anyways, empathy for one another, you guys. Just remember that and have some heart for another. You know, what's wrong with that? And just remember, please share the floating straws on this channel. Please subscribe, like, and share. And I'll see you out there when it comes to saving the earth, the planet, and everywhere. Anyways, yes, Thank you so much for your kindness, and your thinking about everybody else in the world besides yourself. And share the tutorial, please, and let's make a difference together, one sip at a time. And that's the message. Until next time, you guys, I love you all. Thank you, guys. Good morning. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Ciao.